Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, JRC Restoration Decor and Designs, and my name is Phyllis. In today's video, I am going to be sharing with you how I will be creating my own backsplash using this peel and stick contact paper that is on the countertop. I will be carrying it up the wall under the cabinet and over behind the stove wall as well. I wanted to get some kind of inspiration or look to see what it would look like. So I sent this picture of this backsplash that I found on Amazon to ChatGPT, and I asked it to place it on the wall so that I can see what it would look like, and I absolutely love it. I just don't want to pay the price for just 10 sheets. So I went on Pinterest to get some inspiration, and I love this because of the chevron pattern and that gold detailing, but I don't want to do all that cutting and going up and down. Now I like this that I saw on Amazon because of the black that's mixed with the gold on top of the marble. I may come back later with that black, we'll see. Here is a screen video clip of different things that I was looking at on Pinterest, and I was focusing on trying to find something that had not just the marble but gold mixed in with it because I already had the gold tape. And then when looking at it, I saw some things that had diamonds that appeared to look diamonds to me, and I absolutely love it. Like this one up here that just scrolled up. I will be sharing 3 shots with you further in the video. So if you'd like to see how I create my own diamond shaped grid pattern on this backsplash wall, then just keep watching, and I want to thank you all for stopping by. The contact paper up the wall like a backsplash. You know, they do have some marble contact papers that go all the way up. So that's what I decided to do, and I did it just on the sides to complete that out because I didn't like the white showing. And that really made a huge difference, and I love the way that looks. I was going to try to do my own subway grid using the very skinny gold contact paper, but there again, like the chevron pattern, I would have cut too much gold pieces and do too much measuring with the tape to make sure that each rectangle was the same size. So I'm going to show you all what I did to make it easier on myself but still have a nice detailed look just using peel and stick gold tape. So let's get to peeling and sticking, and I want to thank you all for stopping by. Here we go. Here is another idea I had. Instead of purchasing backsplash, I put this contact paper going up the wall, and I'm going to use this tape to do I'm going to do diagonal stripes this way and then diagonal stripes this way, creating my own cross grid pattern. Don't know what else to call it. I think in the middle part is going to look like diamonds. And I'm going to use a ruler that I have, which is my granddaughter's ruler, and I'm using the spacing of this to space each one evenly apart. And then what I want to do when they come to a cross, when they meet, I want to put a crystal or a rhinestone at the cross parts where they meet. Instead of doing just a peel and stick backsplash, just use the paper to go up, but then I wanted to add some extra detail to make it kind of different from the countertop. So that's what I'm getting ready to do, and I'll let you watch me do it starting out from the beginning, but then I'll bring you back once all of the tape is done, because I still have to yet order the rhinestones. Okay. So I'm just going to speed up this section, but right after this clip, I think, or maybe just a little further down, I will slow down and show you what I'm doing to make sure that the spaces between each tape line is even. I'm gonna bring you all close. I'm gonna keep going with that until I get all of it done this way. I'll let you see it, and then I'm going to come back this way, and again I will start at the switch plate. But I think that's going to look good. And of course I have to cut all this even. I'm going to use this part because I want it there, so I'm going to cut all of these that's like this here that's coming past. Or I might, just to finish it off, put one long band across there. We don't know, I'll see. But I think that's going to look good. And my plan is to go all the way across. That's my plan, because I got some more tape somewhere, but I'm going to do behind here first before I do above the stove. So since it's coming out so nice, I decided to move the stove, and I'm going to go across. So you can see what I did. I didn't go all the way down because the stove hides that, so that's just wasting paper to me. Same here. This refrigerator goes all the way here, so it hides all of that. So I kind of extended it to make it look like the backsplash was going there. So I'm going to go ahead and take it all the way across, and then I'm going to come back across. Okay, so I'm going to give you a close-up view again of what I'm doing. I got this ruler up here, and I'm using it to make sure that my spaces are even. And then I just put an imprint on my finger, and I'm using this rubber spatula just to kind of press in, because I didn't want to cut it with my fingernail. And then I'm just lining it up. And making sure like it's up too high, so I have to just bring it up to bring it down to the top of the I don't know what you call this. And then I'm just taking I'm leaving the ladder on, the ruler on until I get it all the way down. And see, it wants to kind of come over some, so I just pick it up. Okay. And then I just press it down. So down here I'm going to cut these pieces unless I decide to go across to cover all that all. I don't know yet. So I'll do one more. So basically I just put down, I first put it to the edge of the last one, of the last piece of tape. Then I just tape the bottom of the ruler down and use the thumbtack to hold the top part of it. It's a good thing that this is behind here is wood, not hard tile or anything. And then I'm just going to put this up to here. And then I just press and dent my nail in there so I can, right here, so I'll know where to cut. So this didn't come all the way down, so I'm bringing it back up because I want it to come down to here. I don't mind the under the cabinet because you can't see that from a distance. Okay, let me do it this way. This is another reason why I have the ruler, to help me stay slanted the right way. See, that's not up high enough, but you can't see it, so I'm not bothered by it. show you what I'm talking about here. Okay, so up under there is not touching up to the top. Okay, here is the grid taping done. I had it over there, but it wasn't enough, so I took it down and kind of just did some trimming around the bottom there and the side and even under, and then trimmed on the side here. And because all of the spices are going to be up there, it's going to hide the prettiness of the grid, so I just left it and did this side. What I still want to do is get the rhinestones and just put them where, and it's not all of them, but every other one, I guess, sporadically spread them. But I love how that turned out. So if you enjoyed this video or were inspired to create your own backsplash using actually copying what I did, then just give it a thumbs up. If this is your first time visiting my channel, please consider subscribing. Check out my other videos to make a determination if you'd like to be a part of the JRC Restoration Decor and Designs family. I would love to read your comments. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. And for my faithful viewers and subscribers, thank you so much for your faithful viewing support. I am just about done with my daughter's kitchen. I just got a few more things. Again, I want to go ahead and order the rhinestones to put on some of the places of the diamond grid that I created, but I love how it's all coming out. So don't forget to click the notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload the complete reveal of this kitchen makeover. I want to thank you all for stopping by. Thank you so much for watching JRC Restoration, Decor, and Designs. And remember, the distance between your dreams and reality is called action. So until next time, make it a blessed and productive day, everyone. Bye-bye.